Hello everybody, it's Vertical Sandwich. We are moving through stuff. We finally got out of this cave that was longer than I expected. Now, we have the perfect nobleman disguise. Okay, whoa, I dropped my controller. My controller! Oh no! Alright, let's fly back to Willendorf. Okay, so before we do anything else, we're just gonna head south and turn into mist. Which, by the way... Oh yeah, this guy can't get out there. If you can get one of those guys to go under the water, it kills them too. It's really... It happened to me during my practice. I got a guy to go on the floor, like where it's, you know... I don't know how to say this. So there's another secret. This little island. I got guys to follow me. Hey, wait a minute. Onto that stuff in, like, the House of Mist, where the ground in, like, a dungeon is really sandy. How could they have not put anything here? It's such an obvious place for something. If you're doing a casual playthrough, not following a walkthrough, you would so check this and you would be right to check it. Look at this. Plenty of space for just stuff. And no stuff. The shame. Up here too, look at this. Like, you walk all the way around this place. Maybe that's why you can walk all the way around without using mist. Oh, and I should do this. So, now if we do... Yeah, these guys are, like, frozen. Now we don't need anything out of... Some of these houses are open. We don't need anything out of them. I mean, we could check them just like any other town. This is the blacksmith shop. It looks like that's an anvil. Anvils equal weapons. Oh yeah, look at all this stuff. Seriously. Flay. 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 Flay Victus. Some implosions. A font of putrescence. It's great. It's just chock full of goodies. And no people to bother us. Okay, well. Anyway, we have to go get some cutscenes. Oh, wait, that's right. We can't do that. We've got to go through the towers. It's kind of a pain. Well, we got to go through one tower. So, Tower the First. Now, you can go through both towers. And we could, if we go through both towers, we essentially come out at the same place where we would... You'll see. I'll show you. We'll go up one and come down the other. They're connected. So there's this. This gets us up in the parapet, I believe is the term. I'm not sure. It's been a long time since I've had a long discussion about castle architecture with somebody. Probably 8 years. Probably since I was taking Celtic archaeology. So there's a switch, and if we go this way, it likes to just kick us into the second room that has a switch. And then we can just go out and come down the other tower. Instead of going up both of them. I didn't even know if we still have to have the disguise on. But it doesn't hurt us any. And it uses magic. But what doesn't? Everything uses magic vertical sandwich. Yeah, I know. See, that's what I'm saying. And then we can get these two things. And add it to our ridiculous number of items that we never use. Ridiculous number of items that we never use. Now, having thrown both those switches, the main gate to the castle should be open. And we should be able to go talk to King Osmar, or whatever his name is. King Ozma the Great. Oh wait, that's actually the name of a character out of the Wizard of Oz series of books. Well, the Oz series of books. Wizard of Oz is like the third book. Or maybe it's the first book. It's the first book. There's like a series of like 17 of them or something. It's ridiculous. I'm only familiar with like 3 of them. All the ones that movies have been made out of. How about that?
The court of King Otmar. Shades of my former existence. Proud and self-absorbed. Surrounded by all the finery of the realm. Secure in their ignorance. As I walked among them, I smirked, thinking of the carnage that would befall them at the hands of the legions of the Nemesis. Glorious flames and the inevitable rape and pillage. Out of my way, peasant! The stench of the fields hangs over you like a pall.
The king sees no one. He is in mourning for the princess.
He'll be in mourning for his kingdom soon, and he'll mourn for you even sooner if you don't get out of my way! And
I like that.
Such as it was with Otmar. He cared not for the invading armies from the north, only of the plight of his child.
Her birthday present. To celebrate her birthday, I declared a contest. Whoever created the finest doll in the realm would be granted a royal favor. Hundreds of dolls were brought, but the winner was obvious. Elzevir, the doll maker, created a toy of such beauty that all were captivated by it. And all he would take in payment was a lock of her hair. Soon after, she became like this, a lifeless puppet. Whoever restores her to her former self shall have this kingdom.
Thus, my hunt for the doll maker began.
I'd go on a hunt for a doll maker too if it got me an entire kingdom. I mean, jeez. It's a steep price. Go kill a guy and I'll give you my kingdom. That's everything you have.
My daughter. I fear I shall never hear her delicate laugh again.
Otmar slumped on his throne like a rag doll, his beard matted with tears of his own self-pity. In my court, he would have long since been usurped by one stronger, but in Willendorf they worshipped him, even in his weakness. I wondered what Willendorf would do when Otmar's death finally arrived.
Alright. Out we go. We have to keep our disguise on just a tad bit longer.
Through whispers of the court, I learned that the army of the Last Hope, Willendorf's proud militia, was in no condition to fight the invading legions of the Nemesis. They were busy scouring the lands to the north in search of the Dollmaker and Otmar's daughter. I also learned of a tunnel, which would take me rapidly from Willendorf to the suspected area.
So there we go. So here's our tunnel. Right next to the thing that tells us about the tunnel. I could really, more than this stuff, I could use a magic refill. Not a blood refill. Magic. No magic for vertical sandwich, huh? Alright, well fine. You guys be jerks. Now there is a save point. We should probably utilize that. To tell you the honest truth, we should utilize it. These tunnels are very straightforward. Okay, where we've been. This is where we've been saving. Oh no, we saved at the bottom down there. 3922. Okay, whatever. 4317 over on the side. I believe that is. No, it's the one after that. Like 4408 is probably my end of game. So we'll try to get out of this tunnel before we end this video. I mean, clearly if I... Yeah, if I turn off my disguise, I instantly get mobbed, right? Like, that's the point of all of this. Now, I could easily take these guys apart. But let's get back in our disguise mode so the next room leaves us alone. Alright, we're getting there. Oh, yay, switches. I just did that because I'm lazy. I could have very easily casted spells that would have kept that from being so horrible. But instead, I decided not to. Okay, now I'm sick of it. There. Now stay away from me. Alright, one of these is a save spot. I think it's this one. It is. But we did just save. Now let's save again. No, let's not. Because we're shutting off the video anyway. So I believe this takes us outside. It does. So... let's re-equip our flame sword. And when we come back, more of this. I'll see you guys for that. Bye, everybody.